19, a Tipperary lad, short and wiry. His funny ways and innocent nature had long ago made Adam take to him, but right now he looked sick with nerves. Adjusting the rifle on his shoulders, he crept back along the sunken duckboards, peering into the trenches left and right. "Sarge? Sarge!" No one replied. A cavernous silence filled the area. He turned back to Adam. I don't know what happened, sir." There was a squelch of mud and a figure lurched out of the gloom. "Jesus!" cried Timmy. Platoon Sergeant Ned Connor staggered towards them and tried to pull his khakis back in place. "Apologies. Had to go. My stomach's squeezing like a bellows." "Christ's sake, Sergeant," Adam growled. "We need to stick together out here. Understood?" "Sorry, Lieutenant. Won't happen again." Staring ahead up the forbidding passage of the next trench as it filled with an ever-rising pool of shadow, Adam unslung his Lee-Enfield rifle and touched the half-metre-long bayonet. The Hun was nearby. He could smell him. If it came to a hands-on scrap in this filthy hole, it would be messy. "Fix bayonets," he ordered, "and be on guard. We're going on." Slowly, picking careful steps, they advanced farther into the mud-walled corridor. Along the way, bones protruded from the earth. At one point, a large, discoloured rib-cage, bits of rag still affixed to it. Timmy clasped his mouth and gagged. "We have to go back, sir." "I want to go back." "Stay quiet," Adam hissed. "The bastards will be close. I can see the roof of the farmhouse." Roof was a relative description. The shell of the farmhouse remained, but the roof had been bombed to wreckage, its timber beams like another splintered rib-cage. The French family who lived there once upon a time had long fled, and a goat's carcass marked the way as they advanced up the low hill. Here the trenches ended. Open ground. "Wait," Adam warned. "I'll go first. Any sign of that Sopwith?" Timmy shook his head. "All right. Stay put. See that barrel by the back wall?" Adam tightened the helmet strap under his chin. "I'll make for that. Once I signal, you follow. Shoot the shit out of anything that moves, except for me." He winked and then sprinted to the house, ducking his head. When he reached the wall, he was panting. Next to the barrel was a rat-ravaged sack of flour, and he edged past to the nearest window, listening for several seconds. Then he flicked his hand, and Timmy followed Sergeant Connor up the slope. "I can't see inside," Adam whispered to them. "I'm going to carry on. Take the far side, both of you. Meet me at the front." They obeyed and parted company. Adam risked a peek through the window. The interior was empty but for old furniture and mildewed walls. He moved on around the east side to a yard and a patch of weed-ridden tillage. A broken cart was parked by the side door, and yet another tethered corpse, this time a dog. He paused, listened, and snuck a few more steps towards the door. It was open. He used his elbow to nudge it in and immediately breathed a scent of foul must and decay. Poising the rifle and bayonet, he stepped inside. Rats and beetles scuttled away at his approach. A kitchen area adjoined an open floor with chairs and a table, and a ladder led to a sleeping loft, above it the bare sky. He swore in relief and lowered the rifle. "Sergeant!" he barked. Clumsy footsteps came to the door. "Sir, we found nothing," Connor announced. "There's nobody here," Adam said. "But we're sitting ducks. Let's not stand on ceremony. Private Hannigan, where's the bloody plane?" "I can't see it, sir," Timmy said, waiting outside with his rifle clutched. "There's no sign. Wait." Adam and Connor hesitated. "Smoke? I can see smoke, sir. Beyond those trees, see?" Adam edged Connor aside and marched out. He strained his eyes. Below the next hillock, obscured by a copse of pine, faint tendrils of smoke rose into the gloaming. "It's him," Adam grunted. "It has to be John's. Come on, let's get him and go home before the Boche arrives." They ran as a bunch, heads low. Much of the forest had already been levelled by shelling, but a small coppice remained. As they neared, Adam could now clearly see black smoke curling out of a hunk of wood and metal lying on its side in the burnt groove of an embankment. "Watch the trees, Sergeant," he ordered, and touched Timmy's shoulder. "You'll have to help me, Private." Dreading